Howdy guys, I'm back with more Final Fantasy XII, the Zodiac Age. Last time I pretty much just ran around Archaedes exploring, and I'm probably going to do a lot of that today as well. I'm going to finish up this little area, the Nil boss, and then I'm going to go over to the other areas of Archaedes, so let's get right to it. What am I doing? I'm crying wares for the armors. Ye should have a gander if ye need aught. When I get enough chops, I'll be right nigh in one of them cabs, and that'll be the end of all this. I'll be sitting pretty up in Garden, isn't it? Oh my gosh, the way these people talk, it's like, ugh, can't understand you. Too many dropped consonants off the first word. A new employee of mine broke an instrument on his first day in the lab. I really want to give him some words of encouragement, but I'm so busy. It would take all of like 30 seconds to be like, don't worry, buddy, you're doing a great job. These Arcadians. I may not look it, but I'm quite athletic, you know. My family boasts from a grand line of gamesmen, renowned for excellence on both track and field. Rawr, kinky. Oh, not that kind of field. Okay. The enterprise at which I'm employed has fallen on hard times of late. This month, they've halved my wage. Halved! And things were going so well. Gosh, no rules in place to protect the employees, huh? It's pretty hard to adjust to getting half of your wages. For many years I researched but one thing, and when I retired my daughter agreed to continue my work. How happy she made me. But the research, it knows no end. Someday I hope to see my daughter marry, bear children, but still, this great work will not be done. Yet it is not in vain, no. Even though the pace may be slow, progress is being made. Such is the many-splendored thing that is scientific inquiry. Gosh, I never thought about that, but that must really be hard if you're a certain type of researcher, and you never get to see the fruits of your research because it takes too long or whatever. Okay, there's a few other people I guess I could talk to over here. Let's see. I heeded my father's wishes to become a researcher at a laboratory, whatever. But my colleague's behavior has proven to be rather odd. I've thought on this a great deal, and I've decided it's time to leave. Yet my father was so happy I haven't had the heart to tell him. Aw, man, I know what that feels like, to be caught in between what you want to do and what, makes your parents happy. That's one hell of a situation, but you've got to realize it's your life. You got to do what makes you happy. You can't live for anyone else but yourself, or you're going to end up with a life of regrets. Took me too long to figure that one out. I'm terribly sorry, darling, but I've given up the stage. No more autographs, please. Very well, you may shake my hand if you must. Oh, you didn't want... pardon me, I assumed. I was an actress, you see, quite famous in my day. I mistook you for an enthusiast. My apologies. Yeesh, you'd figure people that had kind of faded away would be more eager to actually give. She was more eager to refuse an autograph than give one. It seems like you're at the point where you need to be happy to give an autograph. Oh, a cab guide. Only those with 3 or more chops may ride in this cab, boy. Nothing personal, I assure you. Alright, so I'm finally going to find out about these chops here. A chop? What's that? If you lack a chop, you pay coin. That's 1 million gil. Thank you. What? That's crazy. Having a spot of trouble, are we? Oh, Jules again. I've a message from Master Balthier. He's waiting in Central. He says to come quickly. Alright, why is Jules calling Balthier Master? On this? But we need a chop. What is a chop anyway? When a boy wants information, that's right. A boy pays. 2,500 gills sounds about right. Man, see, this is what people in old Arcades were talking about, how I was gonna loot, how they lost all their money. Like, I feel like this is the beginning of a lot of things I'm gonna have to pay for. Like, I already know kind of what a chop is from talking to other NPCs, but I feel like I'm gonna have to pay up, so here we go. I don't know, maybe he'd respect me more if I declined. Why, any upstanding citizen of the Empire carries a chop. It's a mark of status sometimes, a writ of transit others. If you were aiming to go to Central, where the gentry live, I'd think you'd need 3 chops. How do you get them? Like I've said, the key is knowledge, boy. You do your part here on the street, talk to the right people, you'll earn your chops in no time. That doesn't sound so bad. Oh, people in Archaedes love doing good deeds. Why, if they're helping you out, it must mean they're superior. Understand, boy? Not sure I do, but I'll give it a try. Thanks, Jules. A friend of Master Balthier's, a friend of mine. Look, now see Fran's giving him a look. I think we can trust Fran. Fran doesn't like this guy and there's a reason. What is that reason, I wonder? Cough. Yeah, Fran is not a fan of this guy. I feel like I'm kind of maybe being played for a bit of a fool here. Alright, well let me go ahead and check out this weapons store. I haven't been in here yet. I don't know if I'm ready for yet another weapons upgrade. Let's see, armor and weapons. Alright, let's see what you got. Oh no, an upgrade! Arrgh. I swear I must be the only person that hates upgrades. It's just like, I can't afford it. Well, thankfully it doesn't look like a lot of these are things I might not necessarily need. I don't know. Well, you know, I've been really bad about just like buying one of everything, and I really don't need to do that. I really just need to get what I need instead of one of everything, so maybe I'll give that a try. Ooh, poison on hit. Yeah, let's grab that. That sounds pretty cool. I can go ahead and put that on him. There we go. No more shield, but I didn't think about maybe I needed. Nah, I think I'd rather have a katana than a rune blade. Let's see. I already have a ninja sword on Vaan. And I'm using an. I don't know if I should grab. No, I've already got that. I don't need that. Doom on this mace. I don't remember what I actually have on right now on Pinello. Let's see. Oh yeah, that chaos maze. Okay. Oh, you know what? I guess I should go ahead and do that. I don't remember getting this hypno crown, but that's pretty cool. Alright, I got my penetrator crossbow and everything else looks okay. I'm using kind of an old gun on Balthier, but it's either that or a staff or one of these weird measure things, so I think I'll keep what I have for now. Alright, now let's check out the armor. Let's see what goodie. Oh, goodness. Alright, so thankfully I don't really have anyone that I need light armor on too much except Vaan. So I'll go ahead and grab that. Ooh, he's got a lot of speed now. And one of these also for Vaan. Let's go ahead and put that on. Ooh, that gives me quite a bit of more of defense too. Alright, I can get one of these for, yeah, I guess I'll give that to Ash, and I think I already had, like, some pretty cool armor on Pinello. Let's see, yeah, oh, she has this Carmagnoli thing, no, I guess they could both use this Madwin gear, so I guess I can get them each that. I don't know, I kind of like using the Mystic armor on them more, even though they can both use the heavier armor. Alright, I can put the heavier armor on not Balthier, Bosch. I think I called Balthier, I mix up Balthier and Bosch's names more than I'd really like to. Alright, and I think I'm probably going to need another one of these and one of these for, I need these for Balthier, but I don't think he has the licenses for it yet, and same with the platinum armor for, Fran. I don't think she has the licenses for it yet, so I'll just go ahead. I don't have enough money. SOB, I thought I finally had. I guess I've got a few things to sell. I'll be fine. I'll live. I don't need every single thing, I guess. I don't know. No, I mean, see, this is why I hate upgrading stuff. It always takes me so long to figure out what I want to do. Alright, so I wanted to buy a platinum armor. I need like 5,000 more gil. I guess let me just sell some stuff real fast here. I know I'm probably like, I know I should probably like hang on to stuff for the bazaar, but I should probably like look up bazaar recipes or something. Alright, so I have the equipment I want. I'll play with my licenses off well, I don't know if I'm going to be fighting anything anytime soon, so I feel like there's going to be some shenanigans that are going to happen soon, so yeah, maybe I should make sure I can go ahead and equip the things that I just bought real fast, and we'll grab that. Yeah, I've been having a hard time keeping up with Balthier's license points. I've been getting a lot, like all these magic lures and stuff, so he'd be a good mage. I don't know. I'm not sure how much I like the Machinist Black Mage. I really just honestly don't like the Machinist very much. I don't know why. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong with it, but it doesn't seem like there was really anything particularly cool about the Machinist, honestly. I don't know. Alright, optimize. Alright, I think that took me a bit longer than I wanted it to, but I think I'm good to go there now. The forges of the Arcadian Empire are surely the best at weapon crafting in all Ivalice. It makes one think, what if one were to sell them abroad? One could make a healthy profit, an honest profit too, not like those the fat-bellied senators who are skimming from the imperial coffers. Makes one feel a fool for working at all. I think that's kind of how it works these days. Politicians just... oh, no, I won't talk about that. But, you'd probably get robbed on the road or something there, buddy. You could at least buy one of those spears, or weren't you planning to defend me? But I've never used one of those, dearest, and what if I hurt someone? Jeez, why don't you get a spear and learn to defend yourself, lady? I think the Naginata, I might be saying that wrong, was originally intended for women to protect themselves anyway. Oh, okay, so I can't even get to the next section of Archaedes. So I have no way of getting to Central, or whatever the heck that is, to see Balthier until I figure out how to get these chops. And I've talked to quite a few people, and I've noticed that there's quite a few people that have quite a few problems. But now solving those problems is another story altogether, so I don't know if I should go back and start. Yeah, only those with 3 more chops may ride this cab, nothing personal. Okay, so I definitely need to get chops. Now, I've talked to a lot of NPCs, but I haven't talked to everybody. Let's see, have you seen those chaps running pell-mell about the city? Newcomers are always this way, working up a sweat as they claw their way up the ladder. You look to be in much the same situation as was I long ago. Never fear, you'll get there as I have. Chin up, onwards and upwards, and all that. Commit this tale to memory? Working up a sweat memorized. Not sure what that's supposed to do. Let's see. I've made a mistake, a horrible mistake. I fear my superior is vexed, quite vexed. That instrument I dropped, oh dear. relate to the tale of working up a sweat? What? What is it? If you have something to say that concerns me, I'd have you say it. So I'm thinking, I don't really know, I'm wondering if I need to... I don't really know, I guess I just need to, like, figure out what story goes with which NPC or something. The path to stardom is a difficult one, to be sure. To dance, to sing, all this takes great effort, and of course you must know how to act. Imagine setting the stage aflame with but a word. I would be that sort of star, and I would ask advice of a mentor. But what to ask? Okay, so... Oh, okay, so that overwrites the old one. So an aspiring starlet... that kind of makes me think I need to find the, like, older lady, like this one maybe? Let's see, can I, relate to, here we go. The path to becoming a star? I don't believe such a thing exists, darling. At least it's not the sort of thing one can search for and hope to find. One must work and watch others at work. One cannot sit about whiling away the hours at pretend. Only through experience do you learn. I wore many guises in my working life. Armory clerk, airship attendant, personal secretary, headhunter, dread pirate, even the false queen of a lost land. Quite dangerous, that last one. Yeah, no kidding. Not recommended. I learned much, and my acting was enriched by it. Yet, when it no longer felt true, I had to leave. Ah, I've a splendid idea. I shall write a novella of my adventures. That is one thing I've yet to do. Take this, darling, for your excellent advice. Oh, okay, so I got a pine wood chop. Okay, well, alright, now I'm excited. I'm glad I've, spent some time talking to people. Now, I'm wondering if it's just in this area or if it's, like, all of old Archaedes, because, let's see, I feel like some of these are going to be harder to match to than the other ones, and I'm trying to think. Let's see, we've got an athletic woman. That might have, let's see... A worried husband. What is the worried husband? The Enterprise halved my wages. What am I to tell my wife? Alright, so someone with their wages halved. I don't really know who that would go with. Like I said, I don't know if they're really all in the same area, or I haven't talked to these people. I've recently begun to work at a laboratory. 'Tis like heaven for me, plenty to read, and no one telling me I ought to do otherwise. Why the laboratory... Okay, getting too fast here. Why, the laboratory library is the envy of every student in the academy. There is no greater store of obscure texts anywhere in Ivalice. Okay, so that has nothing to do with the tale of... Oops! That was an accident. Alright. That has nothing to do with, the wages halved. I yearn for some new jewelry, and one ring in particular, a rare blue diamond. I saw it just yesterday, yet we can ill afford such a luxury, and you never know when we might need extra for an emergency. Still, my husband's enterprise has done well. I'm sure we'll soon have gil enough. Alright, so this seems like important for you to know that your husband's pulling half the amount he was. His wages halved? What ill tidings are these? And what of my blue diamond? Why, to afford it now, there's not but my dowry purse to... Oh! Now there's a thought. I can't believe it never occurred to me before. I've more than enough gil to buy a piffling diamond. A fine idea. My thanks. Alright, okay, this chop stuff is pretty... not too bad. Okay, so we've got an avid reader here. Let's see, so he doesn't have a story or a problem. Let's see, senior researcher... Okay, words of encouragement. A new employee of mine, I want to give him some words of encouragement. Okay, so we've already talked to this guy, so I'm going to memorize those words of encouragement. And let's see, worried husband. There was like, was it the failed researcher maybe? Yeah, that is, oh yeah, here we go, words of encouragement. A message from my superior? Oh my, I'll wager she's just about had enough of me. Let's see. Only cost 1 million gil or so. Yeah, 1 million? It costs that much? She doesn't want me to pay for it, please no. Your concern should be the bigger picture. Gak! I'll admit I'm weak at the finer points, but she doesn't mean to end my research, does she? Not such trifling details. Trifling? Is that what I am? Trifling? I'm finished. That's what I am. I would be a fool to think otherwise, and to say such things through another. If she's to chastise me, I'd have her do it to my face. My thanks. A chop for your trouble. Alright, so there's 3. You're now free to ride the cab. Okay, well that was kind of a fun little puzzle. I actually kind of quite liked that. Alright. Ah, I see you have some chops, sir. Splendid. To Tsenoble? Take me to Tsenoble. Sounds too much like Chernobyl. Are we gonna have a nuclear meltdown over here? Gosh, I shouldn't say that. I may not like how right I am. Now, honestly, there could be a nuclear meltdown. I'd be like, yeah, sounds about right, because I don't know what to expect from this game. It's certainly the experience. I'm having a lot of fun with it. Okay. Liking this cab here. That was pretty cool. Oh, here's the man. Ah, so pleased you could join me. Jules had a morsel for us. A light airship used by Dracula researchers is just up ahead. And what is the cost of this? We'll take that and go in through the service entrance. Let's make haste, shall we? So I wonder, I guess I could probably get, and I probably at some point have to get more chops, because there's still that sandalwood thing, and it sounded like there was a lot of people all over that have a lot of problems. The time is ripe for enterprise, I say. To brave the markets, make some gil and reach for the stars. Speak not to me, but enterprise. What was that, Star Trek with the Enterprise? I don't remember. An ardent, are you? I'm gentry. I expect to be addressed as such. Peasant. Man, what is it with video games and insufferable children? There's definitely a trend with insufferable children in just games in general, like Fable and Skyrim come to mind with obnoxious children. Oh, whoops, it's Enterprise guy again. Alright, just grabbing this crystal so that I can teleport here and there and everywhere else. Alright, and another gentry here. I used my last cent to pay off my creditors. That's why I'm taking this cab down to Nilbas. If I go down there, I shan't be coming back. Not until I've earned my status once again. Starting from scratch at my age. Well, gotta be smart with your money, huh? Especially up here. Oh, this is an Imperial. Only those with sufficient chops are allowed in this area, sir. If you wish to go higher up, you'll need sandals. Oh, sandalwood chops or sandals. Okay, I thought she meant she sold her last shoe. Okay. Sandalwood chops, that is. Alright, so I guess I will have to do more matching people to other people later on or something. Maybe not too much later on. So much time and naught to do. Mayhap I'll pester some soldiers. The chase alone would be good for a lark. My gosh, this looks like a kid from like the 50s or something with this little like sailor hat and shirt. I don't know, maybe not. I don't know. Alright, oh, that's the ruined woman. Uh-oh, cutscene.
The accomplices of the Senate have been quelled, Your Honour. Our forces sustained but light casualties.
You have leave to withdraw. One detachment will remain here to guard Draclaw.
My lord.
Do you think they're onto us?
It would seem not. Though this will make our task more difficult still.
I don't know. I feel like the people in the bad guys in this game are a bit too clever for me and my shenanigans by now. They should be ready for me coming. I feel like they should be.
Did you see that judge just now? I think I heard him say something about the Senate. It sounded as if something was afoot.
Shenanigans are afoot, dear boy. I do wish these soldiers would leave the running about to the children. All that clanging of metal. What a cacophony. Ugh, gosh. Then go home. Don't wander around outside if you don't like it. Alright, so we've got a girl here, a docent. I'm terribly sorry, but there's been an emergency. No one is allowed to enter Central at this time. Please come again. No entry to Central at this time, and refrain from suspicious behavior until things settle down. You know what I mean. Man, I live and breathe suspicious behavior. No, what do you mean? Because I don't actually know. Alright, so I guess I don't really know what to do now. I can't go forward, so I guess I'll just talk to people. Quite a view from up here, wouldn't you say? Yes, there's nothing quite so satisfying as looking down on other people, is there? I can't say I know. Not that I think that's... Oh, another cutscene. Certainly took your time getting here, didn't you? Off seeing the sights, perhaps? Not likely. Do you know how long it took to get the chops to get up here? What's that? But I gave Jules some chops. Jules! A squad of judges has been sent to Draclor. You'll find the service entrance rather a difficult proposition, I'm afraid. You're doing, no doubt. You knew how the Ministry of Law would move, so you had Vaan out collecting chops until the judges could reinforce Draclor. Of course. See, I knew everything was too clever for me. Tell me, how much did the Ministry pay for word of the prodigal son? The Ministry? Oh, judges make poor customers, my friend. Too many rules, too many laws. Perhaps you didn't know, Master Balthier, that Draclor is a toy box these days, filled with your Lord Father's conceits. All developed without the Senate's knowledge, of course. Why, not even the Emperor knew the full extent of Dr. Sid's operations. Now, okay, hold on, so... Sid? Does that mean Sid? Is that like confirmation that Sid is Balthier's papa, or am I misinterpreting that there? Now, here's the catch. Since Vaan had himself declared dictator, nary a peep has come out of that laboratory. I know people who would sell their own mum for the merest scrap of information about the goings-on inside Draclor. People like Rosarian sympathizers worried about the Empire's weapons programs and anyone else who might be opposed to House Solidor's hegemony. So we create a disturbance and you get your windfall of dirt on Draclor. And in exchange for your service, I've spoken to a cabbie. When he asks you where you want to go, tell him you know where to go. Simple, no? I don't know, I feel like this is a setup. Ah, a deal. Brokered in true Archaedes fashion. Why, it's just like old times. Jules brings a tear to my eye. Good to be back, eh? My regards to your Lord Father, Master Famran? Okay, Master Famran, rather, Master Balthier. Anon, anon. So Balthier used to have another name, maybe. So is this the, Oh, okay, so this is the guy that tells me I know where to go. Okay, I'll actually read his dialogue now. Welcome to Tsenoble, and be proud you've made it this far. Chops of pine, chops of sandal, they're worth more than life itself here. Don't let yours go lightly. Alright, so I will do this you know where to go next time. So, finished exploring a good chunk of Archaedes. There's still this little area I haven't been to, and apparently more maybe if I get some sandalwood. I don't know. Very interesting town, a lot of interesting personalities here, and looks like we're going to be up to some shenanigans next time. Thank you guys so much for watching me play Final Fantasy XII, and I'll see you with another video soon. Thanks again, and bye for now.